What's up, guys? Nethervvoid here with more World of Tanks daily subscriber replays, and it hasn't been all that daily lately, and that's because I'm kind of changing up what I'm going to be doing for these things. Got a good run of World of Tanks subscriber replays for Season 5 here. This is episode 52, and I'm going to be going to more of a schedule, and so I won't be doing these every day. That's going to free me up a little bit to do some other games like Elite Dangerous, guides, and just gameplay and stuff, and then maybe some other games like War Thunder Tanks or just stuff like that. I'm not really sure yet. There's some new games coming out soon, and I want to make some space for them. So anyway, this replay was sent to me by When I Say Boom, I Say Boom, and his Chaffee here on Swamp. And am I in 2 times? No, this one by. The Chaffee is a Tier 5 American light tank. It's a really awesome light tank. It takes a lot of work to get to it. And once you do, it's worth it because it's got nice pen, 137, 115 damage. It's really nice for a Tier 5. Tends to get into seemingly higher tier battles. I'm not sure if this thing gets scout matchmaking or not. Let me know in the comment section if it does or not. But he's in a Tier 7 game here. We went up to scout the enemy team. Good idea because not only does everybody know where they are, you get tons of XP and credit for doing that. So he comes back waiting for the the friendly team to come up. And looks like he's was kind of complaining there because everybody went south and nobody is really in the north. That's really not a good thing, especially with so many heavies and TDs in the north like that. This is going to be really hard for the friendlies. So we got an SU-100Y box tank here, mega insane gun, not super reliable on anything else, so you got to be really careful with that thing. In the hands of a good player, great tank, like a lot of tanks, right? In the hands of an average player, it's okay. Like, I don't do very well in it. I'm probably a little above average, I think, but I'm not, not that great. He's coming up here. Oh, here we go. He's going to take out this M5. Let's get him out of the game. Boom! Getting the scout out of the game. Trying to help out over here on the south push, although the north is what really needs the help. There's already a KV-1S all the way up there at A5. All they have defending base really is that Cromwell and that TD up there, the German TD. So he's jacking some guys up here, requesting fire because he's spotting them so that he can get some XP and credits, and also just take the guy out of the game. So the South does have their work cut out for them, although they do have plenty of vehicles down there, I think. Somehow it seems like the friendlies don't have as many vehicles. Well, they're only down 1, so that's interesting that it looks like they have less. The 45 is 1 shot from death, so this is looking good so far on this north part of the south push here. And boom, 45's out of the game. Now it's time to work on the Tiger P. Oh, side armor, that's perfect. And this little gun has a pretty fast reload rate, so you can really pump some damage into people. So that's a lot of the reason people like the Chaffee. It's got a lot of good strengths. Like, it's got great mobility. The gun is really good for Tier 5. And other things of that nature. But I would really love to get this tank, but it's a real huge grind to get it, so probably not happening anytime soon. So now they're down 2 tanks. North is getting steamrolled. The other support that was in North is dead. So when I say he's going to go check out the North here, because with 137 pen, you can do some good damage on the flank. There's a 152. That's a good tank to take out of the game. The thing has a mega cannon. I think if you hit the Chaffee, it'd probably just spontaneously combust. At least with that HE shell. It's probably bigger than this whole tank. So he's just kind of getting some opportunistic damage, making sure he's trying to spot as many people as he can to help the team kind of see where everybody is and where they can, take advantage of the enemy team. Not that a lot of that's happening, but the 2801 just about dead here. I think When I Say he's going to go in for the kill. He already has 3 kills here. Almost as much as the rest of the team. Friendly team down 1 tank. I'm surprised the North hasn't just... So I think the problem with the enemy team is they should have steamrolled the North by now. With all those tanks, they should have been over. There's only 2 guys there. One of them's a Cromwell, which is a decent tank, but we got an IS, a bunch of TDs, and 2 ISs actually. A KV-1S and an IS. I mean, come on, that guy should be dead. So the SU-152 is trying to come around the backside here. What's the South doing? They're pussyfooting around. That's what they're doing. South friendlies, that is. So SU-152, when I say, says, okay, let's just go behind this guy. I definitely have mobility on him. I'm sure I'm going to catch him by surprise. Oh, he thought he was going to be right there. He's not. Well, let's just keep going. He must be all the way around, right? Couldn't have come back. And there he is. Hopefully he's not facing... Okay, yeah, he checks to make sure he's not facing right at him. So, boom! Yeah! Getting massive damage on this tank. That's good to take this guy out. He was flanking friendly positions. This would have been really bad for the friendly team. In fact, this tank right here could have basically won the enemy team the game. I don't know what he's thinking. He's not turning around to shoot when I say. And I think he's missing shots. He didn't even kill anybody. So he goes down. That guy goes down. Still not looking good for the North here. What's the enemy team doing? Yeah, he did get a bounce off the backside of the SU-152. That's because all the Russians... Man, this is kind of a blanket statement. I have nothing to really back it up. But almost all the Russian tanks have weird armor layouts. So yeah, when you don't know why you're getting a bounce, that's why. You know, I've just chalked it up to I'm shooting at a Russian. I mean, you can get crazy bounces off any tank, but it seems to happen to me more in Russian tanks. And again, I don't have any data. Maybe that's because if I think something's going to happen, I'm more apt to notice when it does happen than if it happens to some other tank. Since I'm not expecting it, I don't even care, right? So it's kind of like proving your own theory. So they're still down one tank, which is really surprising because the enemy team had great positioning in the North. They should have won this game already. They finally beat the two tanks that were over there. And they're actually fairly heavily damaged for just having two tanks to fight. There's the V39. There should be a couple other tanks over here. But we don't know where they are. Right? There should be... I think there are 3 tanks over here. So the V39 getting caught out in the open by... when I say here, and get out of my game. Chaffee doing its job there, having the great gun, hide behind this hill. I think it has good depression too as well. I mean, most American tanks do. So it's even, IS, a 100Y versus a Churchill GC and Chaffee, or Chaffee. Oh, looks like the enemy's capping. When I say has to get in there, this could be really bad for the friendlies here. And there's the 100Y, way away from cap. That's good. That means only the IS is here. Loading skill. He's loading his gold rounds. That's funny. Probably a good idea shooting a Russian tank. So here he is. Boom! Resets the cap. This is going to be skill right here. Tons of gold ammo means skill. So, still capping. He's got a lot of hit points left. That's at least 4 shots, I think, from this tank. Actually, more like 6 because I think he has to do 115 damage apiece, right? What is he waiting for, anyway? He's the last one now. He's trying to get off the enemy radar, I think. Try to kind of psych him out. 100Y, you got to figure, is coming to the cap. In fact, I really don't know why the IS is sitting in cap. He's got 6 minutes. He could go out and find the Chaffee and just ruin him because he's not going to be able to out DPS. The Chaffee's not going to be able to out DPS him, so. But he's just going to sit there like a noob. Chaffee takes down all the extraneous crap in the flag area. He's got to get in there. Time's ticking down, man. Okay, he's off the radar here. You can't see him. There he is. Oh, he's sitting in a bomb crater. That's perfect, right? But, oh man, just in time. He stops just in time. That IS would have hit him for 400. That would have been awesome. Well, awesome for the IS. So he's doing a great job here, dogfighting with this guy. He keeps changing his momentum a little bit to keep the guy off guard here. Oh, there's 100Y coming up. Still got to kill. He still has to kill that guy. 5 kills so far. Can he do it? His team already thinks he can do it. Giving him props already. But yeah, that was nice working against the IS. And again, the friendly was being a moron. I mean, the enemy team was being a moron. That's going to happen a lot. So now the SU-100Y is in the cap. Now that I kind of understand because... sorry, the SU-100Y doesn't have good mobility. So it's not like he can chase someone down or, you know... He's going to get circled if he pops out. So here he is. And he's aimed right at him. Which means when I say he's not going to get shot. Alright, let's fast forward this a tiny bit. It's kind of long. He just kind of moves around a lot. What's he doing? Here he comes. He's coming up again. Come on. And boom! Resets the cap. Gets hit for 500. There's no way he can take another shot. SU-100Y tries to close the gap and ram him. And that's going to pretty much be it. There's really no way out of this for the 100Y. Unless he scrapes him off the dead tank. He could do that. I think that's what he's trying to do. But if you haven't practiced that, it's not going to happen. And boom, that's the game. So great game by When I Say Boom. Carrying the team, getting the team to win there. I don't know what they were thinking. Nobody went north. And plus the enemy team, just as dumb, having that huge north push and just not doing anything with it. Anyway, stay tuned for more, and also stay tuned for a channel vlog probably coming out this week to talk to you about some changes coming to the channel that I want to do, some improvements, and helping me play new games and showing you some new games and stuff like that. Let me know what you think about that, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay frosty.